This video is intended for dads out there, biological or not, with a baby on the way, who want to take an active, educated role in the birth of their baby. And I want to tell you all about an often misunderstood component of birth: doulas. So I'm here today at The Shed. It's owned by a man I greatly admire. Thank you to John for opening his doors and his beer fridge to us. When I'm on an airplane and we hit even the slightest turbulence, the first thing I do is to lean way over into the aisle and I intently watch the face of the flight attendants as they're strapped into their jump seats. While my stomach churns and my heart drops, the flight attendants sit there looking as unconcerned and as cool as can be. Having an experienced and even-keeled expert sitting in the figurative jump seat next to you during a stressful birth is invaluable. Simply put, a doula is a trained labor companion.
My name's Anna Rodney. I'm the owner of Chicago Family Doulas. Labor doulas help families prepare, and we are keeping them calm and comfortable. I watched my friends have incredible experiences who had a doula, and then I watched my friends have horrid experiences who didn't have doulas. That piece of empowerment is the doula.
A doula is not a medically trained assistant, but is instead trained to provide unbiased support so that your partner can feel confident to make good decisions in a high-pressure environment. A doula is someone who provides continuous physical, emotional, and informational support to a mother before, during, and shortly after childbirth. This helps her achieve the most healthiest, most satisfying experience possible. As one doula put it, we're everything from the waist up. There are four main ways that a doula helps: physical support, emotional support, information, and partner support. You.
Song Kitso, Spirit of Women, physical, emotional, informational support during the birth.
Physical support. It often includes massaging mom's back during labor, helping your partner find a comfortable sleeping position. They keep the environment and everyone around them calm.
We want them to be calm and comfortable. And then we stay with them through all of birth. And then postpartum, we stay with our families until they are settled in with their babies.
A good doula also knows just the right time to grab the trash can for when that nausea sets in. A doula also helps your partner during breastfeeding to get your baby to latch on in the first hour and learn how to nurse. Here's what a doula does not do.
We are not taking temperatures. We are not checking for dilation. We're not doing any medical stuff.
They don't give medical advice or diagnose conditions. And they don't make decisions for you or your partner. They don't catch the baby. They don't have an agenda. They don't pressure you to do anything. Emotional support. This is where a doula really earns their keep. People struggle with seeing loved ones in pain. A doula is able to provide encouragement without being caught up in family dynamics. Doulas are used to being the mountain in this emotional turmoil of labor. And it can be the difference between a low intervention or a high intervention birth, which can also be the difference between a traumatic and an enjoyable birth. Do you remember the last time you were in an argument with your partner? Emotions, they're contagious, aren't they? They provide calming reassurance, which can influence everybody around you.
Birth is a really intense time.
It is so hard to labor and bring a baby earthside.
Informational support. When the OB or midwife is pressuring you to agree to something, a doula is there to remind you that you may have time to slow down and properly process the situation. A doula doesn't tell you what to do, but they supply the information you need to make an informed decision on your own.
We don't make decisions for you or tell a doctor what to do or not do. I advise my clients and give them information, and then from there they make the decisions.
They remind you of your preferences for labor when things get especially challenging. You can be confident you have an unbiased professional on your side with no other agenda than a healthy mom and a healthy baby. These are really good reasons. Doulas can comfort, encourage, and advocate. Sounds a lot like what you're already planning on doing, right? I mean, why would you want a doula there hanging around giving your partner back rubs when you're trying to help? I bet for a lot of us, we've had the same internal dialogue. Yes, it's an extra person. Yes, it's an extra cost. No, it's not for everybody. And yes, a doula is there to support you, the partner, as well. Supporting the partner.
I meet a lot of people that think that a doula is there to take the place of the father, which is 100% not true. We complement the support of a father.
Dads know their partner. Doulas know birth. We know that partners and dads want to be helpful. They just don't always know what to do. And we're there to make sure that they are very, very involved to the capacity that they truly want to be.
In addition, physical and emotional help makes a big difference for you too. Here's a few examples of how a doula benefits dads. A doula can provide friends and family members in the waiting room updates on how things are progressing. This can really allow you to be in the moment. Constantly updating friends and family can be distracting because a birth is a marathon. You need to eat and drink. You need to use the bathroom. You'll have your own emotional journey that requires support. You might have more limited knowledge about birth, medical procedures, and hospital politics.
As I am saying, hey, you're doing a great job, dads see and hear what I'm doing. It just kind of gives them the confidence. They're like, okay, I can take over. I can do that. These are some support things that might help in this moment. That changes over the course of the labor, what helps and what is comforting.
So a good doula has knowledge and experience about all these things. A doula also listens to your concerns without judgment.
Most people have enough people around them that judge them. We're the one person that shouldn't be.
It is so satisfying to have someone in your corner during this stressful time. Every doula I've spoken to strongly agrees. The role of the doula is never to take the place of husbands and partners, but rather to complement and enhance their experience. Here are some places to start your search for the right doula.
You can start out by asking your friends and family.
Number 1, ask new moms and dads for suggestions.
Social media, that's a great place to ask parenting groups, anyone working with a doula, and do you like them?
Number 2, ask your OB or midwife.
That's a great place to start. I help families find a doula. If they are working with an agency, it's really easy for me to know what they're looking for and then find them a perfect doula.
Number 3, doulamatch.net. It's exactly what it sounds like.
You can go on there, type in your zip code, and it'll give you a list of active doulas.
10,000 doulas in the US and Canada. Doulamatch.net has a great concise guide of how to hire a doula. Number 4, Dona International. They have a database of doulas all over the world.
I really love when dads are involved in the interviewing process.
Make sure you're both part of the interview process. Here's some important questions to ask when interviewing doulas.
What is your philosophy about birth?
What's your support style?
What training do you have?
How long have you been doing this?
Are you available for our due date?
Obviously, like the financial part of it, you want to talk about the finances.
What's included in that fee?
What is your experience?
How do you support us and how do you include the partner in the birth?
What happens for some reason if you're not available at the birth?
You don't want someone that's overbooked. You want someone that can give you a good amount of their time and attention.
We asked a few doulas the following. What are some red flags that we should keep an eye out for when we're interviewing doulas?
Anyone who has a plan for them of a birth that they think they should have. If I was a fly on the wall and I saw somebody having strong opinions about what a family should and shouldn't do, that's a big red flag.
You just want to make sure that the doula you're working with does respect the role of the father.
How much is a doula? The fee ranges anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000.
That should include phone calls, texting throughout pregnancy, and helping them settle in with their baby, usually a few hours. One postpartum follow-up, support in labor and being on call. That is the bulk of the fee.
Some accept FSA, HSA. Many doulas also work on a sliding scale. The less income you make, the less you pay for their services. Some doulas are volunteers and some offer pro bono services. I heard one doula say, everyone can afford a doula. There are many options available. So I hope I've been able to convince you of the benefits of a doula, because I think doulas should be viewed by both partners and providers as a valuable member of the team. Leave a comment below if you want to ask any questions about doulas or you just want to talk to another dad who's been through birth. I promise to respond to everyone. Hit the thumbs up button below to subscribe to the channel to get more labor and delivery advice for dads.